Next, we're going to determine where a graph is increasing, decreasing, and constant. Determine where a function is increasing and decreasing and constant. The key point to remember is that you're only looking at x values when writing these intervals. You're reading the graph from left to right, so that involves x values because the x-axis goes left to right. To find where the graph is increasing, decreasing, and constant, trace the graph from left to right. If your hand is moving up, it's increasing. If your hand is moving down, it's decreasing. If your hand is just moving to the right and it's not increasing or decreasing at all, then that is the area where it's constant. Let's look at an example. Here I have a graph, and when I trace it with my finger from left to right, from here to where x is 0, my hand is going down. From here to where x is 2, my hand is going up. And from here, for the rest of the graph, my hand remains level. So when we're looking at the intervals for increasing, decreasing, constant, decreasing is from negative infinity to 0. Increasing is from 0 to 2. Constant is from 2 to infinity. Where students get confused with this is, first of all, in the decreasing section, the arrow is pointing up, which leads you to believe increasing. But just because the arrow is pointing up does not mean it's increasing. You have to trace from left to right to see that it's decreasing. Another place where students get confused with this is somehow the 4 looks like it needs to be part of the answer. But remember that the 4 is on the y-axis, it is not an x value. So the 4 should not be included in any of the intervals for increasing, decreasing, or constant because 4 is a y value. So the x values where it's decreasing would be from negative infinity to 0, increasing from 0 to 2, and constant from 2 to infinity.